The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come.
Considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos.
Please welcome your Denver Broncos.
Leading the Titans in year 2 of his tenure now, there's Brian Callahan, coming off a 3-win season in his first campaign in charge. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Will Musk to kick off for the Broncos.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here's the moment this fan base has dreamt of since this pick was announced. Their #1 pick. Savior of the franchise, captaining their offense in Week 1. The expectations are sky high, maybe even unrealistic to a degree, but the future is undoubtedly bright with him right at the center of your team.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Ward. It's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Ward's going to throw it. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Ward off the play fake. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds with that 1st down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Dump off caught by his back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hekker. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's taken on the 7. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and teams, sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run by Dobbins. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And we'll take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Amani Hooker with the tackle. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. There's him holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gravity lock.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Ward. Around him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Nick's looking to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dobbins trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nick Snap to throw. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Going for the 1st with Dobbins. Jukes away from one. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Broncos 13, Titans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the second-year man, Trey Benson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Dolphins get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the second-year quarterback, Michael Penix. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 32.
Nix with it on first. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. Papa on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Connection is made. Io Manor. Did some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 31. First and 10, it's Pollard. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
To the air with Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. DK motioning right. They give to Pollard from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Back to the line they come, second down.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ward setting the pass. Finds the in route, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First and 10 here. Ward. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's a design run. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
No throw, 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Titans get it back to within 6.
13. Titans 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Hold on a second. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got first down here from the 36. To throw, here's Nix. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, it's Nix. Gets it downfield. All targets to Sutton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time left. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Running for it with Dobbins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Second and goal, here comes the option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points.
Broncos 20, Titans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Titans down by a very unlucky 13. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
And it's third down.
To throw. It's Iron Man downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
21 yards. And the Titans first down.
Throwing now on first down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up second and 2.
Ward off the play fake. Runs him over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Titans. First down.
Again, Ward going to the air. intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Right, danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.